Imagine this. In a parlor dressed in soft floral light, the scent of Earl Grey and clotted cream drifting like a hug from the kitchen. China cups clinking softly on saucers. Paws shifting politely on Persian rugs. And in the hush between sips, tails wagging to a memory that's just begun. This was one of my Gran's favorite things to do. Tea at 4 with a cat on her lap and a pup by her side.
It's incredible he's never more polite than when he hears the teacup clink. He thinks it's sit and stay hour.
Even my cat seems to get it. He only leaps on the table after the guests leave. It's tradition with flair.
One of mine keeps trying to swap the sugar tongs. But I told him, this is not the time to be uncouth, sir. You can almost hear it now, the soft breeze through the lace curtains, the distant hum of a string quartet playing in another room, and the faint rattle of a biscuit tin being opened. It's not just about being proper, it's about presence. Respecting the space, being part of the moment, and knowing that every creature has their place at the table.
Maybe good manners aren't just learned, they're lived through quiet moments like this.
And passed down like recipes or stories over scones.
Pinkies up, tails down, hearts open. That's how Gran would have said it. Alright, speaking of tales and tradition. Did you know Queen Elizabeth II had over 30 corgis during her lifetime? They weren't just palace pets, they were royal family.
And they had their own room in Buckingham Palace. Raised wicker beds, little nameplates I mean, that's fancier than my bedroom.
Some of them even flew on private jets. That's more frequent flyer miles than I'll ever have.
And every birthday, they got homemade dog biscuits prepared by the royal chef. My pup's lucky if I remember to grab the grain-free ones at checkout.
It's true, though Queen Elizabeth's love for her dogs made something clear. Pets aren't just companions, they're family. And when the world watched her with her pups, they started seeing their own pets a little differently too.
There was this ripple effect. You could see more people bringing pets to parks, into family portraits, even on vacations. Pets went from backyard dwellers to full-on family members.
It's beautiful, really. From palace gardens to public parks, it changed how we all saw our four-legged friends.
There's something timeless about how she cared for them, whether in pearls or pajamas.
It wasn't about showing off. It was about showing love.
And now, so many of us are building our lives around that same idea, that our pets are part of our legacy too.
The royal corgis reminded the world that dignity and devotion can walk on 4 paws.
And sometimes they bark during parades.
Or roll in mud before meeting a diplomat.
But they're still royalty to us.
And speaking of royal adventures, next stop, we're taking a stroll through everyday British pet life, where every street corner has a tail wagging or a paw pressing against a cozy shop door. Alright, here's a rare fact that made me grin. Britain is home to over 800 dog-friendly Tearooms. That's right, your pup can enjoy a scone break almost anywhere.
Wait, 800? Imagine all the crumb-snatching opportunities.
And all the polite paw shakes before ordering, of course.
We even pulled out a countryside map, look at this. From Cornwall to Cumbria, you'll find cozy little spots welcoming you and your 4-legged bestie.
Today's daydream, if our pets took tea alone. Oh, this is going to be good.
I feel a great many possibilities brewing.
If my tabby Niblet walked into a tea room, she'd absolutely demand the window seat, rearrange the napkins into origami swans, and glare at anyone who stirred their tea too loud. Oh, and naturally she'd expect her salmon served on a lace doily.
My corgi mix, Winston, he'd insist on greeting every table, sniff every sugar bowl, and finally snore himself to sleep under the piano, like he's auditioning for a royal performance.
My Golden would try to fetch the waiter's tray. Every single time. Actually, once at a cafe patio, true story, she caught a flying scone midair. It was like watching the Queen's Guard lose a ceremonial hat.
Welcome to the Whiskered Scone. May I offer you a bone china bowl of chamomile and roast chicken broth?
Excuse me, waiter. More liver PT, please, and a soft napkin for my paws.
One pup, safe Earl Grey biscuit, if you please. My Labrador is watching his carbs these days.
No barking unless it's a tea toast.
chin on the table, immediate removal from high society.
Tail wagging permitted but only during cream service.
But it's not just about the number of tea rooms.
It's about what it represents. How welcome our pets are in the everyday joy of life.
It says a lot about a place when they expect muddy paws and still set out the good china.
Next trip, we're making a tea room trail. Scones for us, cupcakes for the crew.
And a nap afterward. Definitely for both of us.
I'll need a second teacup just for the biscuit dunking.
And my next tap party? You better believe there will be teacups and paw print place cards. Coming soon, strolling through the streets, British pet life from parks to pubs. All right, friends. We've fluffed our pillows, filled our teacups, and today we've traveled a little further without even leaving the room. Welcome to our global tea party.
And every seat's reserved for paws and all.
I'm just here for the paw-shaped cookies. Let's be honest.
But really, what started with British tea traditions has blossomed all over the world. From cat cafes in Tokyo to dog bakeries in Toronto, our love for sharing slow, cozy moments with our pets is becoming truly universal. In Tokyo, they have these cat cafes that feel almost like art galleries. Velvet shelves, soft mats, cats napping like little paintings while guests sip matcha in total peace. It's not about picking them up, it's about being present with them.
And in Germany, some dogs have their own Stammtisch irregular table at Cafés, where a water bowl and a treat are waiting the moment they arrive. It's casual, but it feels like home.
I read this story from Toronto about brunch patios that welcome dogs with their own menus. It's adorable, sure, but it's more than that. It's about community people coming together because their pets bring them together.
There's something sacred about sharing your calm with your companion. Whether it's coffee, tea, or a bone broth bowl. It's the experience of belonging together.
It's that mutual stillness, that gentle afternoon where you sip, they nap, and the whole world softens.
And it's a way of saying you matter here, not just at home. You belong everywhere I go.
Pets don't just visit cafes. They shape them. They remind us to slow down, to notice, to simply be. These traditions may look different. Porcelain teacups, bamboo mats, park benches, but the meaning is the same. We're choosing to make space for love, loyalty, and shared joy. Here's to the cafes we visited, and the ones still waiting.
To the dogs who've learned to sit politely at tables, and the cats who remind us why we do.
And to the next adventure, may it come with good company and a pup-safe pastry.